Hello there, welcome back to Rajput on the Rajput Reich, and well, last time we made some progress. We actually managed to, well, annex what was left of Sen, and we collapsed some rebels due to the fact that they would help us. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to insult Molten. Did they get annexed? What happened? Oh, I declared war on them. I forgot to insult. My bad. Placate. Sure, I'll placate them, whatever that means. I'll placate them with an alliance as soon as we can. That would actually be the best thing ever, an alliance with Jampur. Then I can start messing up Delhi, which would be wonderful. But for now, we'll just join our armies up and we'll attack the Molten army, I think. And hopefully here we'll win. Mewar has joined the military coalition against us. How much aggressive expansion do I actually have with the people around me? Not much, apparently. I have 32 with Mewar, and that's why they joined. So I'll probably going to get a couple more joins after this, most likely Balochistan. But I think we're actually going to declare war on Mewar before that, if I can, or as soon as this war ends, to be perfectly frank. And that's probably what I will do. We'll have to see how it actually works out. Jampur re-entered the military alliance, which could be troublesome. Let's just be honest, it could be really, really troublesome. But I'm kind of hoping we will not get troublesome, because if we get troublesome, things are going to turn very, very bad, very, very fast. But again, the goal is either vassalization, vassalizing Multan would actually be really, really good, or straight out annexation. It's going to be one or the other, so it should be fairly straightforward. I failed to complete a mission because they joined the war. Thank you very much. So my worst fears have actually been realized. They'll probably deal with Malva first, though. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't join, but they did. I can probably get the alliance afterwards, even so, but it's not good at all, to be perfectly honest. It's not good. We also have some rebel uprisings here with the peasants. Thanks to Mava, Jaisalmer, and everything here, so I might have to... yeah, we'll probably just have to harsh treatment here, just to be safe. I don't want to lose another 50 points of prestige, but of course, as soon as I say that, I'll lose 10 points of prestige, because if I didn't, then it wouldn't be fun. So there we go, that's that sorted. And again, Idunda will most likely be annexed as soon as this war is over. There was actually some Sind nationalists here, which is not the best thing ever, because I still won't take the province, and it'll be hard to do so now. But I think what I'll probably just do here is go for conquering just Cholistan, since Jampur joined, and see if I can get the alliance going, and then, well, backstab Delhi to some degree. That might actually work out to be a good thing. I actually chose Cholistan as the war target too, so that should be perfectly fine to do. Now these people will actually join me in my walk, which is not the best thing ever, but there we go. Now I can actually move along without them, so that is wonderful. I'll just allow the sieges to pass here. I'll keep an eye on Jampur and whatever they are doing, and hopefully here it won't be I won't end up in a very, very bad situation. We'll just have to wait and see. However, I should probably start calling the coin of Tada a lot earlier, but I didn't pay attention, so it's my bad. Now, why are these guys actually going to this province here? It makes no sense. But yeah. In the core province, very important. Oh, I actually have attached to a unit, that's why. Sorry, I'm not 100%, as you can probably hear. It's kind of a common occurrence during winter. But for now, I'll just allow the sieges to continue. I'll keep an eye on whatever happening over here, and we'll see how this well, works out for us. So we're actually in a very bad situation here, because one of our armies actually went to Mewar and just got crushed. So I think what I actually will have to do here is probably go for just a white peace. It seems to be the most likely option, all things considered. If we get over 10% war score by sieging this, then I can probably take Cholistan, but that's about it. So we'll have to see. Unfortunately, these guys actually went for a straight out, well, brutal siege, which didn't pan out. And again, here's my vassal just being stupid going to Mewar, so not the best thing ever, but there's not much I can do. We do at least have 10% war score now. Will they give me the province? They actually will. They'll actually give me 2 provinces, so I think I'll actually try and siege this and just take both of them. because I do have claims to both of them, so they will be easily called. And I think I'll take the prestige rather than the spy offense in this case. Thank you very much. And there we go. It has been sieged. And again here, I'm kind of a little bit awkward. It's kind of an awkward scenario if I want to do this, just due to the aggressive expansion. But just taking these two should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem at all. And hopefully I can just keep on fabricating claims now and wage war with those claims in mind. So we'll have to see if I actually well, manage to do something like that in the future. Dejarat, which is where? Oh, fabricate or claim that one. Fair enough. Why am I improving relations with Gujarat? I have no idea. But I would expect it to have something to do with an alliance. I need a positive opinion of them, which is too bad. But we can at least ally ourselves with Gujarat right now, which is good. And we'll fabricate that claim on... do I have a claim here? I actually do. Malwa will join me in the war against Mewar, which is good. They are basically already crushed, to be perfectly honest. They do have a 12,000 man army there, though. Again, yeah, I would really prefer to vassalize these guys because it would make things a lot easier. But before we actually do anything here, we're actually going to start the annexation of Dundar, and it'll cost me 120 diplomatic power. But it's probably for the best. And again here, we are going to declare war on Mewar. I'm going to hopefully... I would prefer a jumper would actually like improve relations with me, but that seems to be unlikely. So for the time being, we're just going to declare war. I'm pretty sure we can win this. They are currently at war with Bastar, Kathiavan, Valio. They are at war with a lot of people, so it should definitely be a an interesting one. But yeah, I think declaring the war on Mewar isn't the worst thing I can do. I think there's a lot of worse things that I can do, so we're just going to go ahead here. We're going to declare war, and I'm going to set up some sieges. Gujarat is calling me in a war against Vinagyar and Katyavar. We're going to decline that one because I don't want to fight Vinagyar. So that alliance is mostly just to help me, but it doesn't actually pan out. And I have no idea why I haven't actually started making Baka into a core. But we will. The same with Cholistan. And again, yeah, I think I'm going to just harsh treatment once more, because there are going to be rebels here. They are going to be annoying. There's not really too much I can do about that. And again here, we'll just go up on the autonomy to protect ourselves in this case. So we'll have to see how this works out. But hopefully here now I do have a fairly good amount of base land, if you will. So I just need to use this to my advantage, more or less. That's basically all that is, all that remains. So I'll just allow the sieges here to pan out. If there's any interesting battles here, which we probably will get now, I'll show you. For now, however, I'll just run away, because it's a safer thing to do. I don't care if they destroy the enemy's troops right away. It's probably for the best, actually, if they lose some battle prowess against them. And they actually will lose that battle, so the war is already over on our end, I would presume. Yeah, it's over. Malwa did Malwa did good, crushed them without any regret at all. And the war, as I said here, is over. All we really have to do now is siege Malwa, and I will probably go for that vassalization. It's the simplest thing to do, more or less, and that is basically my reasoning behind it. Jampur still, they actually do like me now, so I can get the alliance after the war most likely. So for the time being, I'll just sit back and wait. They actually did end up taking a province from Kathiavan here, Kutch. I don't have anything against that, especially if I actually can vassalize these guys. I'll have to figure that out as soon as we, well, as soon as we get to the point where I can actually start making some moves. Unfortunately, as you can see, the annexation of, well, Dunda is going to take forever thanks to my low diplomatic reputation, due to my low prestige and legitimacy, I believe. Yeah, it's legitimacy that's the issue here, so we'll have to deal with that as we go, but for now, I do actually have an heir here with a strong claim, and the heir is actually 46 and the current ruler is 26, so it's going to be troublesome no matter how we look at it, to be perfectly honest. So for now, we'll just wait things out. Now let's see if I can actually, as I said, go for that just straight out vassalization. And I actually can. I can just vassalize Mewar in one fell swoop. And I can also take Hadota if I want to, but I think we'll just go for that vassalization. It's going to give me a pretty big standard base of power, and then I can then just more or less, I can just keep on conquering, or I can just go peaceful. It doesn't really matter. It's going to more or less end up in with more or less the same scenario. So as you can see, for Hindustan, I need to conquer a lot still, but we're getting closer to it, more or less. So for now, I'll just wait. This war should be over very, very soon. Baluchistan might actually turn out to be a problem child here, and the same with the Timurids. So I think in this case, I actually want to try and improve relations with the Timurids. They haven't actually collapsed or had any sort of rebel issues yet, so I do actually want to ally myself with them, because that means that India will be a very easy catch. So do I want to lose a base tax in Bakar? Sure. The province was poor to begin with, and autonomy is now at 90%, which is hilarious, but it is what it is. Nagaur is a little bit richer, which is wonderful. But again, now I'll just wait for Malwa to be completely sieged, and then I'll get back to you, unless of course they are willing to give me what I want right now. But we'll wait and see. I still have the Sin nationalist here being a big issue, so harsh treatment will have to be done over and over, which is not the best thing ever, and we'll decline that royal marriage with Delhi, unfortunately. Gross expansion that I have with the Timurids is just 21, but I think the vassalization of Mewar here will most likely end up with them having the opportunity of joining the coalition if they want to. So all in all, it's not the best thing ever, but that limits to what I can do. I'll just have to make the best out of it. If there is a coalition war, I'll be allying Jampur after this, I thought, but unfortunately that seems to not be the case anymore. So yeah, I'll be stopping relations then with the Timurids and trying on Jampur. I definitely need to get some strong allies, and these guys could definitely be the strong allies that I need. Vinagya is not interested, Orissa is not interested, most people are not interested, so I'm just going to have to keep a hold to Malwa here, and then we'll all be happy, I think. So I'll just wait for the last province to besiege, and then I'll get back to you. There we go. They will actually accept a vassalization right now, which is it's fairly good. Let's just be honest. I can definitely use that to my advantage, and I can also force them to give up the claims in my country for a little bit of extra prestige, which is wonderful as well. And we'll take the money, why not? I kind of need it, so we'll go with this. The aggressive expansion will hit, as you can see, pretty damn hard around everything here. Baglana, Kathiawar, mostly due to my prestige is why it will hit so hard. But this will also give me the option now to actually start moving over to new areas. But it is not the best thing ever, let's just be honest. The coalition will most likely be rather big right now, so we'll have to just wait and see. But I'm kind of hoping here that I can get this alliance up and running, and if I do, I'll probably be able to make things a lot easier on myself in the future. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. But for now, we'll just lower the maintenance. We'll wait for the annexation of Dunda here to be completed, and then we'll see what we'll do. Hadoti actually became well, free, which is good for them, but not the best thing for us. And again, it'll probably be some years of peace here now. I do have Dunda, I do have Mewar, and I do want to take Bangladesh from Delhi. Let's just be honest, it's most likely going to happen sooner rather than later. And Baluchistan and Jampur. So Gujarat could be an interesting target, but I think in that case I'll probably declare just on Baluchistan to not declare war on Jampur, or circumvent that, if you will. For now, however, we'll again just sit by and wait. I'll try and do a little bit of upgrade to my army to not trigger any coalitions. A lot of people do not like me a lot, but it seems to be limited to just this area, and basically 5 or 6 years of peace here should be more than enough to bring the coalition levels to, well, below the scary point, if you will. I'll also keep improving relations with the Timurids in the hopes of getting an alliance with them, because they are rather powerful. They will be rather useful to me if I can if I can get that alliance, of course. So for the time being, I'll just sit by and see how things go. So that'll be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.